They sat in the courtroom with an impassive neutrality spiked by a faint question mark. The question mark was placed over all the pious slogans they had heard for years. According to the procedure established by directives, cases of this kind were not tried by a jury, but by a panel of 3 judges appointed by the Bureau of Economic Planning and National Resources. One of the judges, acting as prosecutor, had read the charges. "You may now offer whatever plea you wish to make in your own defense," he announced. Facing the platform, his voice inflectionless and peculiarly clear, Hank Reardon answered, "I have no defense." The judge had not expected it to be that easy. "Do you throw yourself upon the mercy of this court?" "I do not recognize this court's right to try me." "But, Mr. Reardon, this is the legally appointed court to try this particular category of crime." "I do not recognize my action as a crime." "Is it necessary for me to point out that your recognition was not required?" "No. I am fully aware of it, and I am acting accordingly." "Do you mean that you are refusing to obey the law?" asked the judge. "No, I am complying with the law, to the letter. Your law holds that my life, my work, and my property may be disposed of without my consent. Very well. You may now dispose of me without my participation in the matter. I will not play the part of defending myself where no defense is possible, and I will not simulate the illusion of dealing with a tribunal of justice. If it is now believed that my fellow men may sacrifice me in any manner they please for the sake of whatever they deem to be their own good, if they believe that they may seize my property simply because they need it, well, so does any burglar. There is only this difference. The burglar does not ask me to sanction his act." "But this is unheard of. Do you realize the possible consequences of your stand?" "Fully. It is the opinion of this court that the facts presented by the prosecution seem to warrant no leniency. The penalty which this court has the power to impose on you is extremely severe." "Go ahead. Impose it." The 3 judges looked at one another. Then their spokesman turned back to Reardon. "But we are giving you a chance to defend yourself, and you are rejecting it." "I will not help you to preserve an appearance of righteousness where rights are not recognized. I will not help you to preserve an appearance of rationality by entering a debate in which a gun is the final argument. I will not help you to pretend that you are administering justice." "But the law compels you to volunteer a defense." There was laughter at the back of the courtroom. "That is the flaw in your theory, gentlemen," said Reardon gravely, "and I will not help you out of it. If you choose to deal with men by means of compulsion, do so, and I will obey you in the manner you demand. Whatever you wish me to do, I will do it at the point of a gun. If you sentence me to jail, you will have to send armed men to carry me there. If you fine me, you will have to seize my property to collect the fine. I will not help you to disguise the nature of your action." The eldest judge leaned forward across the table, and his voice became suavely derisive. "You speak as if you were fighting for some sort of principle, Mr. Reardon, but what you're actually fighting for is only your property, isn't it?" "Yes, of course. All I want is the freedom to make money. I work for nothing but my own profit. I earn it." There was a gasp of astonishment in the crowd behind him and silence from the judges he faced. He went on calmly. "I do not want my attitude to be misunderstood. I work for nothing but my own profit, which I make by selling a product they need to men who are willing and able to buy it. I am rich, and I am proud of every penny I own. I have made my money by my own effort, in free exchange and through the voluntary consent of every man I dealt with, those who employed me when I started, those who work for me now, those who buy my product. I refuse to accept as guilt the fact that I am able to do it and to do it well. I refuse to apologize for my ability. I refuse to apologize for my success. I refuse to apologize for my money. If this is evil, make the most of it. If this is what the public finds harmful to its interests, let the public destroy me. I could say to you that you do not serve the public good, that nobody's good can be achieved at the price of human sacrifices, that when you violate the rights of one man, you have violated the rights of all. I could say to you that you will and can achieve nothing but universal devastation, as any looter must when he runs out of victims. I could say it, but I won't. Let there be no misunderstanding about me. If it is now the belief of my fellow men, who call themselves the public, that their good requires victims, then I say, the public good be damned. I will have no part of it.